The Yorknew City Phantom Troop arc is my favourite arc of the whole story, but one of the reasons, a subjective reason why I like it so much is just the architecture of the city and the town. I think it's honestly very nice altogether. Togashi goes into so much effort in the manga in these drawings. The buildings are old, but they look very historic, like a lot of the European countries like Denmark, Sweden, Germany. There's so much more that have buildings like that, where in Europe you have a main town square, or a few of them throughout the towns and the cities, a big gap in the middle, and then old historic buildings, and then restaurants underneath it with cafes and tables where everyone can sit and enjoy themselves in the sun. And this arc really encapsulates that in a sense to this part of the world where Yorknew is probably the equivalent of Europe. You have the fountains as well in the sun, which bring it all together, and then you have the garden and all the forestry sections of Yorknew. But the part about it which is so great is that Togashi blends the dark side and the happy side, so to say, in Yorknew together. You have the populated city town area, and then you have the abandoned district where the Phantom Troop had a hideout, where buildings are destroyed, old businesses that are over, they run down the buildings, and the desert right there, where just epic scenes of the Phantom Troop. But the scene with Gon and Killua escaping from the troop, tricking Nobunaga with the appraisal techniques for valuating rare items for auctions, tricking Nobunaga. It's shown Gon and Killua escaping and then running away, jumping over the fence of the desert area out of the hideout, and then right into the underground sewerage section of Yorknew. And then they go through that, and then they come out of it through a ladder and then jump over another gate, and then they get to the garden area of Yorknew, or the park section. So it transitions very well from the abandoned area of Yorknew to the populated city area where they go. And it's just demonstrated very well in the 1999 version. They blend it in very well. And the 1999 version also adds this transition scene of Leorio going around and trying to get people to arm wrestle Gon and Killua and potentially get someone to fight them for money. Nothing said in these scenes, but just this very eerie synth guitar OSTs playing in the background, where you have in the populated area of Yorknew, the sun is setting, it seems happy, but then it just gets darker. The sirens are going across Yorknew with cops, lights flashing, bad things are happening. There's people in the streets, there's robbing that's occurring, there's homeless people in the populated areas in the alleys where happiness was occurring before. And just with the sounds in this OST and these transition artworks, it's just setting up that bad things are to come in the story, and they do happen, definitely. Overall, I love the architecture and buildings of Yorknew City, and just the whole geography of the town is great. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this rambling, off-scripted video. Like, comment, subscribe, and have an awesome day. Cheers.